Hey guys, thanks for coming back to my channel. What I'm going to talk to you in this video, it's something in regards to Monero and the fact that I think it's better to buy Monero and hold rather than mining Monero. And I'm going to go through the video because some of you may be thinking of, buying some power of mining Monero, or already around mining Monero, and maybe you're thinking of reinvesting. So I think you'll be better off going for something else like Dash, just like what I'm doing. On my previous video before that, which I've posted, you can see that I did an in-depth analysis of the most profitable, or actually I did the analysis of all the contracts available on Genesis Mining, and the most profitable came Dash, and second place Litecoin. So I definitely think that you should be going for, at least that's my opinion at the moment, for Dash, and then maybe Litecoin, and then Bitcoin, and after that Ethereum. But I don't think it's worth going for Monero, and we're gonna go through this in a moment. But if you are thinking of obviously signing up or upgrading hash power for Dash or any other currency, I'll be I'll be very grateful if you use my code, which you'll find in the description or in the comment section. If you do use my code for your upgrades, just write in the comments your code, and I'll return the favor by using your code back. So let's get to the Monero. Why do I say it's better to buy and hold than mine? So in order to do that, let's say we're gonna invest $1,000, right? So we go to the upgrade hash power, and we're gonna go down to the Monero, and we're gonna see what do we buy for $1,000. Now for $999, which is, let's say, 1,000, we're gonna get 900 hashes. Yes, if you do buy the contract with my code, for instance, you're gonna get 3% discount. But let's say, for the sake of the calculation and for the video, we have invested $1,000 and we got 900 hashes. So before we get to the calculator, we're real quickly gonna check what's the current price for the Monero, and that is $20. And well, let's refresh. That is $20.46. So let's go now to the calculator and see first of all what we're gonna get for the 900 hashes. Now I'm gonna refresh in order to get the the latest. Well, let me do that, then open a new one, then go to the calculator. So we get the latest difficulty, because that's very important when you do the calculation. It's very important to get the right price and the calculation when you're doing this type of calculation to see if it's profitable or not. So we got 900 hashes. We have no maintenance cost or power cost or any cost involved with the Monero contract. It's a 2-year contract. Whatever you invest after that, there is no fees for the next 2 years, at least not for now. And our cost is $1,000 for the hardware. Of course, we have hash power, we don't have hardware, but it's the same thing. So we hit calculate, and if we go down to the figures, we can see why I say it's not worth mining Monero. For annually, so we don't have to go for weekly, monthly, or whatever. We're interested here for annually, and what we're going to get is $478. Now if we times this by 2, we can see actually that not just it's not profitable, but we actually going to lose some money out of our investment. So times 2 years, 956 minus 1,000, we actually going to lose $44. So as you can see, we're not going to make our money back. Forget about profit, we're not going to even make our money back. Now yes, you can say, hold on, but you don't know what the Monero price will be tomorrow. Yes, we don't know. However, even if the price of Monero increases, it is likely that also the difficulty will increase. So for instance, if let's say for 2 days you're mining 1 Monero, then you may be mining 1 Monero for 3 days. So at the end, you'd still make, in terms of how many Moneros, the same amount of Monero. So even if the price is up, you still want to make the same amount of Monero. Now, one way you can obviously make money is if you invest $1,000, buy the contract because you believe in Monero, and you say to yourself, I'm going to put $1,000, I'm going to buy myself 900 hashes, and I'm going to leave this Monero, whatever I get mining for, whatever I earn for the next 2 years, I'm just going to hold it. I'm not going to even look at it. I'm going to just leave it in my wallet, and I'll come back to it after 2 years. Now, if you do that, what you're hoping to happen is, let's say after 2 years, so let's say plus 1,000. So we made back, let's say $956, but these dollars will be in Monero, right? Because we'll be receiving our earnings in Monero. And what we're hoping here is, if we divide, first of all, as we said, the Monero at the moment is 2046. So if we divide this by 20.46, we're gonna have about 7 Moneros in our wallet. And of course, if the price stays the same, that's what we're gonna have, $956. However, if we didn't touch this Monero, and we were lucky enough that we mined all these 46.72 or 47 Moneros and we kept them all in our wallet, after 2 years, we're hoping that the price of Monero is not $20, but let's say it's $100. Now, initially, as we calculated just now, we only made $900, let's say $60-70, right? In Monero, however. So we kept it, and now if the price is $100, if we time this by 100, as you can see, here is where we're talking. And this is how we can do money from mining it. Although initially the investment looks bad, if we hold it and the price goes up 100 and even more, then we can be looking at quite a nice profit for our $1,000. And that would not be bad because if we minus, let's say, our investment of $1,000, that would not be a bad return for $1,000. That would really not be a bad return. However, there are risks involved. One, we don't know what the difficulties will be. Two, we don't know what could happen to Monero, which of course is the same thing if we buy and hold, which I'm going to talk in a moment. But let's say with the difficulties, we don't have this risk with the price. If let's say decrease or something happen with Monero. Another thing, we don't know what can happen tomorrow with Genesis mining. They may decide that personally for them Monero mining is not profitable, so they may seize it and maybe it doesn't pay out so good or whatever. So there are risks involved when we buy the contract. Now, however, why I'm saying it's better to buy and hold is, because the only risk involved here is the price. Now, if we buy Monero for $22, right? Right here for $20, and we hold for 2 years, because this is the same experiment. But by holding it, buy and hold, if the price of Monero drops, then of course we're going to lose. However, if the price of Monero jumps, then we'll be in better profit actually, because one, if we buy let's say for $1,000 divided by 20.46, as you can see, we will be having nearly 47 Monero immediately, right? Which would then obviously gives us the freedom. One, if the price goes up to $100 after 6 months, we can sell immediately and make quite a lot of money for our investment, right? Two, we don't have to wait to earn the Moneros back, right? Because what we're doing with the contract at the moment, we're pretty much putting $1,000 and for the next 2 years making our money back, hoping that the price will jump. But why do that? Why go through all the risk when you can just buy, hold, because you're going to have it in your wallet. Let's say today you want to put the $1,000, you buy the Monero, you hold it in your wallet, and you're happy. Because anything could happen tomorrow, but you can sell. If let's say tomorrow, for 2 days, the price goes up to 100, you can sell and then cash out and then you'll be on profit, right? If after 2 years this happens, you're always going to have your Monero, let's say 49 Moneros in your wallet, because remember, with the mining, you would not earn more than that. If there was potential for you to earn, let's say, 100 Moneros rather than 46 or 47, we calculated a moment ago, then of course I'll say it's better to mine. But I don't think there is that potential. I don't see the Monero difficulty going low, unless obviously suddenly Monero becomes a penny or something like that. No one's mines anymore and everyone just drops the Monero. But if that happens, even Genesis mining will drop it, so you may lose your money anyway. So as you can see, if you bought immediately, if you buy $1,000, you turn it into Monero, you're gonna have nearly 49 Monero. So anytime the price goes to $100, which I'm hoping, sorry, so 49 times 100, you got 4,900. There you have it, guys. It's better to just buy and hold than to mine it. So I hope this is very useful to you guys. Any of you that are thinking of investing in Monero because you believe in Monero, you like what they're doing, you like the currency, you think there's potential behind it. As you can see from the the calculation stand, there is no point to actually go for the mining contract. Just buy the Monero, hold it. You have it in your possession. You can sell 5 of them, you can sell 10 of them, but you have 49 immediately in your wallet, whereby if you put 1,000 now, you're gonna have to wait 2 years to make this 47 back, and then hoping that the price will go up, and nothing will happen within these 2 years drastically in terms of Genesis mining stopping it or something else, right? There's so many things that could happen that actually can affect your mining. So definitely, guys, the right choice is to just buy the Monero and hold it. Well, thank you for watching. I hope it was useful for you, and I hope it gave you a different different stand of what you were looking at, what you were thinking of Monero, and maybe thinking of upgrading Monero. I hope you can see that, yeah, this guy's right. If I'm so much into Monero, I should just buy and hold. However, if you think now, well, hold on, I do want to mine because I'm hoping that I'll make a bit more money, then definitely, guys, the way to go is Dash or Litecoin or Bitcoin. But the main things at the moment are Dash and Litecoin. If you do think of doing that, and please do use my code, and I'll use yours in return. You can find it in the comment section or in the description of this video. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.